What do you think? Undertaker got to win on the anniversary, or you got to put the Wyatts over?
Oh, man, no. Undertaker's definitely going to win, man. There's no way he can lose it again. He lost to Lesnar at SummerSlam. Was it SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost to Lesnar at SummerSlam. There's no way that you can pub a guy up that much and then he loses on the anniversary, the 25th anniversary of his Survivor Series. There's no way.
Even though it's another loss for the Wyatt. I don't think Wyatt's won any big matches in a while. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, well, see, what they do is and what I've seen is
I know I'm gonna see you on the side.
they win all the little ones leading up to the big ones, and then the big ones they can lose because they've generated so much pub and so many wins leading up to that. And it's always evident on who's going to win based on their last performance. So whoever got beat in their last performance normally is the one that wins it, because they try to give everybody a shadow of a doubt, like, oh, there's no way that they can win, and then they end up winning it at Survivor Series, which I think the Brothers of Destruction will win it, and I think they'll have some unlikely source of help from somebody else, and I just don't know exactly who it's going to be. I think it's going to be like the Boogeyman or
Sting? A little Sting appearance?
No, I don't think Sting appearance will be. I don't think he'll appear because of the whole neck issue that he sustained.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think his career is in jeopardy, and I don't think he'll come back so soon.
Yeah. I think this is Taker's last run, or he looks in better shape than he had the last couple years.
This is definitely his last run.
It makes sense, ending in Dallas.
Yeah, I think this will be his last one. My question is who does he wrestle at WrestleMania? With you having the Wyatt feud going on, and you just ended the Brock Lesnar feud, so who does he feud with in the end? I mean, is it Triple H?
John Cena?
You don't want to see John Cena, man. John Cena and Undertaker wouldn't be a good match at all.
I think if the streak was still intact, it would be, because people would have doubt of that. But now that the streak's over,
there's no way people have doubt, because John Cena now is just John Cena.
Yeah.
Like the question that I have is like, how does he not be a part of the Survivor Series tournament leading up to the championship
Cena?
match? Yeah. That's what I thought was crazy. I mean, have we seen too much of John Cena? They don't want to force feed us that, or are they gonna give us Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose?
Wouldn't that be a force feed though too with Reigns?
It will be. It will be. Like, I think 2 or 3 years ago, we would have definitely gladly accepted Roman Reigns, but like now it's just like, okay, all right.
What about Reigns turning heel and become the next corporate guy? And then that sets up for Rollins when he comes back to be a face.
Oh no, that won't happen. And it just came to me now, who could be that unlikely source to help the Undertaker and Kane?
What do you think?
Daniel Bryan.
Talk about
Team
neck,
Hell
though.
No. Team Hell No.
Yeah, I like that. But you talk about injury and neck, though. I mean,
he had it, but he's been out for a while now.
Yeah.
Like Sting's was fresh.
Yeah. Well,
Sting happened this year. His happened a year or two ago, and they wouldn't ask him to do much.
Yeah. When did you get into wrestling?
I've been into wrestling since I was a little kid. Man. My uncle's a huge wrestling fan. Was a huge wrestling fan. And I just grew up watching it. And I've always watched it, and I've always wanted to go to like wrestling matches and like meet some of the wrestlers and things of that nature.
Did you ever think about training and doing it?
No,
you got enough size on you.
No, man, I've never. Yeah, I couldn't do that, man. That's too much. It's just been pure entertainment for me.
Yeah.
And then when I got enough money and got in the NFL to actually go and like check out matches and stuff like that, that's when I really enjoyed it, like meeting the wrestlers and getting their backstory, not from a fan perspective, but from like a personal perspective. Right. It really drew me in like big time. The most fascinating story of all to me is CM Punk, on how his rise to fame and doing it in his backyard to Ohio Valley Wrestling to like where he is now in MMA and falling out with Vince McMahon.
Yeah, what'd you think about that when he went that whole fallout? I mean, because his last match was here in Pittsburgh, that Rumble.
Yeah,
because you as an athlete, you can understand his point of view that we can't, in terms of putting your body on something and contracts and that kind of situation.
Yeah, it's one of those things, man. The way he handled it, was the way he handled it. You can't change that. But in my opinion, which I really don't have one, because you're gonna see people that want to see him wrestle and side with Vince, and then you're gonna see people side with CM Punk. So I'd rather not split that line.
None of us are in the room, so none of us know.
Absolutely. Right. So we don't really know the truth, but I do know that, the biggest pipe bomb of all was when he sat down and he talked about it in the 316 shirt.
You looking forward to him making an MMA debut next year?
No, not at all. I watch MMA, but I like wrestling better. It's a soap opera for me.
What's the best WrestleMania you've been to?
WrestleMania
was at 17 where Austin went heel. Austin Rock in Houston. I think that was the greatest.
Are you talking about the one that I've attended?
Yeah, one you've attended. Yeah, one you've attended.
25 when Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Yeah.
That's one of the greatest matches.
Yeah. But just matches, period. Pure matches. That I really loved and like shocked me was when Hulk Hogan turned heel and turned NWO. Bash at the Beach when they threw the cans and stuff like that in the ring. I thought that was.
And what's crazy is he admits now he was so doubtful about doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and they were going to go with Sting if Hogan wouldn't do it, but they finally convinced him that you got to do this. And
and I heard nobody knew that he was going to turn heel.
Yeah. It was
so when he turned heel, everything, all the reactions and stuff was authentic.
Imagine if Twitter was around then.
Yeah, it'd have been crazy. It'd have been crazy, dude.
All right, so Bash at the Beach Hogan turn. That's probably the match that sticks out.
The biggest match of all that stuck out. That one and when Goldberg lost to Nash.
I was there for that in D.C.
Yeah, when Goldberg lost to Nash because he had a 76 win streak going on. Was it 76? Yeah, it was
176.
176.
Yeah. We were just talking about that yesterday on the radio because we were talking about undefeated streaks in sports and about Rousey losing.
Yeah.
And the guys asked me, what about in wrestling? I was like, Goldberg's the only thing I could really. Bruno Sammartino for 9 years. That was a different era. You know?
Yeah, he only wrestled like once or twice a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was this territorial stuff. So.
Yeah, but that right there was crazy. Whenever he come out. Dude, who's next? It was just unbelievable, and they tried to sell Ryback like that, but we wasn't buying it. Yeah, we wasn't buying it. He had the streak going. He didn't have the mic skills, and I think that's what Goldberg lacked too, was the mic skills. But they developed those. Right. I don't think they're developing Ryback mic skills the way that they should. Right. So I think he'll ever just be a jobber. He won't be one of those that, like they'll push. Yeah, he won't be more than the Intercontinental Champion.
So final prediction, who's going to win the WWE title Sunday? You going Reigns? Does Kevin Owens surprise?
I'm going to go Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose?
I'm going to go Dean Ambrose.
Right.
And it wouldn't surprise me if Sheamus wouldn't cash in.
Right.
Because in that that's what made this WrestleMania so cool is that Rollins cashed in and he ended up leaving and he never beat Brock Lesnar. And that's what people don't understand is like they sold Brock Lesnar. He hadn't been pinned in 2 years. There was no way he was going to lose. Yeah.
You got any of these guys turned on to it?
I got a couple. I'm working on it. I know when Ramon Foster. I'm working on him, and then Cam Thomas. He's a wrestling fan. I'm bringing it out of him. Slowly but surely.
Taking him to Raw.
Yes. Oh, I am taking him to Raw. They don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I'll
be sitting ringside. I better see. I want to see.
Yeah. I'm dragging them all there with me, man. I'm gonna try to take them backstage and meet some of the guys too.
You know Titus O'Neil?
I do know him. I know him a little bit.
He's a good friend of mine. He's a really good guy.
Okay. Yeah. I know of him a little bit. I'm more of a Jerry Lawler because he's from Memphis.
Yeah.
Miz because he's a Cleveland Browns fan. I give him a hard time about it. Dolph's the same way. Yeah. All three of them. I give them a hard time about Cleveland. And I'm just like, Jerry, how are you a Browns fan?
I think he said when he was a kid. Did you ever hear the story? Did you ever?
He said he was a kid when he was a kid.
His dad for like a minute lived there.
Yeah,
so bizarre to me.
And he said, and his dad was a Browns fan, and so he just kind of followed in his dad's footsteps when he came to be a Browns fan. And I told him, I said, you can change.
Yeah. You can.
But it's cool though. There will be pictures that surface of him, Dolph Ziggler, and The Miz in Stiller gear.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a promise?
Is that
a bet?
We don't bet on games.
All right.
But you'll see him in Stiller's gear.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank
no
you.
problem. All right.